The chemistry between Angela and Hunter is palpable, but a sudden, intense headache halts their passion. What secret lies behind this? Can Angela uncover the mystery and continue her love story with Hunter? The secret of the Red Wolf is about to be revealed. Don't be the last to know. Subscribe now. Prologue. The pulsating rhythm of the music courses through my veins as I lose myself in the moment. My body undulates against Hunter's, sliding down his muscular frame while the crowd around us erupts in cheers and wild dancing. The dimly lit club, with its flashing neon lights and smoke-filled air, only adds to the intoxicating atmosphere. Oh fuck. To my agent extraordinaire, Red, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. You are torturing me, Hunter growls, his voice husky with desire. He grabs my hips and pulls me up forcefully. My leg instinctively wraps around his waist as he bends me backward, lifting me up while we continue to move to the beat. The scent of his cologne mixed with sweat fills my nostrils, making my head spin. Oh, I so want to kiss you right now, he whispers, his hot breath tickling my ear before he gently bites my earlobe. My body responds instantly, a surge of electricity coursing through me. I'm putty in his hands, ready to do anything he asks. The combination of alcohol, music, and Hunter's touch has me throwing caution to the wind. I pull him closer, my lips finding his ear, and tease him by sucking on his earlobe. Then do it, I whisper seductively, pulling away to meet his intense gaze. Hunter's eyes darken with desire. Oh, don't look at me like that. You're playing a dangerous game, he warns, his voice low and filled with promise. Before I can fully process what's happening, we're racing up the stairs, our feet barely touching the steps. Hunter leads me to a room I've never seen before, slamming the door shut behind us. In an instant, he has me pinned against the door, his body pressing into mine. I bite my lip in anticipation, every fiber of my being screaming to be with him. Oh, angel. Hunter breathes, his lips ghosting over my cheek before claiming my mouth in a searing kiss. The kiss starts slow and soft, but quickly intensifies. My mind goes blank, overwhelmed by the sensations. Tingles race across my skin as I kiss him back, parting my lips in invitation. His tongue plunges in, dominating mine, and I willingly surrender control. My legs wrap tightly around his waist as he holds me in place, my arms encircling his neck. Lost in the passion of our kiss, I barely register that we're moving until I feel the softness of a bed beneath me. Hunter's lips trail down to my neck, sucking and grazing the sensitive skin with his teeth. I can't help but moan in pleasure. Hunter, I gasp, my voice barely above a whisper. Oh, Angela, he murmurs, using my full name as he continues his sensual assault on my neck. Suddenly, a sharp pain explodes in my head, as if someone has struck me with a bat. The intensity of it is overwhelming, causing me to cry out in agony. The sound tearing from my throat. Hunter immediately pulls away, concern etched on his face. To my agent extraordinaire, Red, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. To my agent extraordinaire, Red, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. What's happening? I can't respond, the pain in my head too severe to form words. This level of agony is reminiscent of what I experienced on my 18th birthday, but somehow worse. Nausea rises in my throat, and I taste blood in my mouth. The passionate moment from seconds ago has shattered, replaced by confusion and fear as my body betrays me in this crucial moment. Chapter 1. Angela's POV. I silence my sister as she opens her mouth to say something. My heart is beating rapidly. We are both hiding in the closet. I hug my 4-year-old sister to me so that she doesn't see what's happening. My 8-year-old self is frightened to death, but I tell myself to calm down. Stay here and don't make a sound. My mother said before she closed the closet and ran out to help my father. I hear the growling of the footsteps and someone opens the door. I try to breathe as slowly as possible so that we won't get caught, but that doesn't help. The door opens and a man stands there with his face covered. I can't see his face clearly in the darkness. No, I whisper. Cut you. He says as he pulls me out by my arm. My sister lets out a shriek as he pulls me out, leaving her there. Leave me. I try to pull my hand away from his hold, but to no avail. I bite his hand that's holding me as he pulls me along with him out of the room. You little shit. He yells as he tugs at a scarf of my mom's that's hanging on the hook of the door. He kneels down, still holding me, and puts my hands together before tying them. He makes sure that they're not as tight before standing up to take me out. Leave her. I hear my mother shout as she kicks him in the stomach. He flings and falls down in the middle of the room. My little sister is out of the closet and looks scared. I go to her and she clings to me. Mom fights him. Mom, Clara. My sister whispers. Get out, go. She yells. But we stand there in shock. Mom can fight. Go, Angela. I grab my sister's arm and run to the door. We hear a thud, and before I can go out, the door closes. The masked man is standing above us. Before we know it, my mom bangs his head against the door. He flips and fights her. He pulls out a knife and stabs Mom with it. No. I yell in shock and go to fight him to get him off my mom. Get off of her. I stand hitting him on the back, not knowing that it has no effect on him. He pushes me off him and holds me down. I kick and scratch at him, accidentally pulling off the mask. That's when I see his face. A face that will haunt me forever. He quickly puts his mask back on. Suddenly he is thrown out the door. He lays there unconscious. Mom is standing in front of us with blood oozing out of her. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience and enthusiasm. She calls us, takes 2 steps and falls down on her knees. We both rush to her. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience and enthusiasm. Clara cries, "Oh, my little angels," Mom says as she looks at us. The door opens and we see Uncle Anthony, Mom's brother. Oh, Anthony, fuck. He comes and kneels beside her, shouting in shock. I will fucking kill him. Take care of my girls. She smiles as she closes her eyes. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. We both cry. The masked man stands up and my uncle is about to fight him when we hear footsteps. He looks at me and our eyes meet. I will come back for you, he says with such determination that it sends chills down my spine. He runs off as he takes one last look. I wake up gasping for air. The air breezes past me. Same dream? Clara asks. She drives looking ahead. She looks at me for a split second to see if I am okay. The classic. We both sigh. Let's put on some music. She turns on the music in the car. We were distracted for a split second, and as we look up, there's a huge wolf crossing the road. Look out. She quickly hit the brakes and turns the car around. The wolf jumps and runs into the woods. My heart stops for a second. Oh my God. Are you okay? Good. Are you okay? I let out deep breaths. I am good. Was that a wolf? It was so big. How can wolves be so big? I am still trying to catch my breath. I heard there are wolves around this town. It's safe though. She speaks as if we were just not about to hit a wolf with our car. How are you so cool about it? To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. I heard the town is safe to live in. I doubt that. We are almost there. Maybe this year will be peaceful. I wouldn't dare to dream of it. Chapter to Angela's POV. I am almost done. I will out in 10. Putting my cell phone in my pocket, I turn to my head chef, Mr. Lanson. He's a kind person. He's been so patient with me and explained me everything this whole week on how things work around here. I am his assistant chef, so he's liked my work. I have put the remaining food in the freezer. Great. See you tomorrow. He gives me his charming smile. See you tomorrow, bye. I give him a smile back and walk out of the kitchen. There are still some customers, but I asked Mr. Lautzen to let me go an hour early. We are still setting up our new place. It's been a short week. It went by so quickly. Clara has been busy with the classes at school. She is teaching A-graders. Today is Friday and we finally got to spend some time. Just as I am about to leave, the restaurant door opens and 4 men in their late 20s come in. They all looked old and well built. I feel this energy, as I walk past them. They walk in like they are superiors, like they own the place. As I near the door, I turn around and look at them. Mr. Latson comes outside the kitchen to talk to them. Hey, Mr. Enthusiasm. One of them greets him and he talks to them. Just as I am about to turn around, I bump into someone. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeline Nilben. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. I apologize before looking up, but once I do, my heart stops beating for a moment. Our eyes meet and suddenly, I feel like I am pulled into a trance. He has dark green eyes. His hair is thick and he looks so beautiful. The most amazing thing is he is looking at me the same way. We just stare at each other. His eyes feel like they are looking for my soul. Who is this man? To my agent extraordinaire, Madeline Nilben. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. Clara's voice brings me back to reality. It's like someone rang a bell and I am brought back. I don't even move my eyes for a split second though. He does the same. What is this feeling? To my agent extraordinaire, Madeline Nilben. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. We have to go. I feel my sister tug at my arm. I look at her and she is looking at me in panic. That makes me frown. ALP, Hunter. One of the guys talking to Mr. Latson shouts and I turn to see that they are calling the man standing in front of me. He comes near us. Let's go. Clara pulls me with her. We hear a growl erupt and it's coming from Hunter. He is looking at the hand Clara is holding. She stops and turns to me. Where is your scarf? Mom's scarf. Oh, I forgot it in the kitchen. I will be back in a minute. I quickly rush out of there. I feel my cheeks getting hot and feel embarrassed. What was I doing? What was I thinking? I can't believe I stared at a stranger like a creep. Taking my scarf that on the shelf, I wear it. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeline Nilben. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. Did he really growl? What was that? Why is Clara looking all panicked and scared? Walking up to the door, I see her talking to the man. Hunter. It suits him. The man beside him is saying something to her. She nods her head. Does she know them? Why is she speaking to them? Clara is normally very stubborn. It's new to see her like this. Pushing open the door, I go out and suddenly, all of their eyes are on me. They are like to other customers who are in their own world, Mr. Lanson, the men that came with Hunter, my sister and most importantly, Hunter. All of them are looking at me. They all stopped talking once I came out and now it's so silent. It feels so awkward. By Mr. Lanson. Why he doesn't smile back. He wasn't saying it in a rude way though. I frown and walk past the men. They realize they are staring and they look away. Hunter, though, his eyes are on me. He's staring at me. Let's go. Clara holds my hand and pulls me out of the restaurant. I open the door to get in the car, when suddenly I feel someone holding my hand. A rush of electricity passes through me and I gasp. It's not hurting, but the tingles knock me off my senses. Turning around to see it was, I find Hunter. His eyes start turning dark. He suddenly lets go of my hand and the tingles are gone just like that. I bite my lip. He goes to a car parked in front of the restaurant. I guess it's his car. I feel this urge to run to him. What is this? Why did he hold my hand? Why did I feel that way when he did? Why did he suddenly let go? To my agent extraordinaire, Red, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. Come. Clara pushes me inside the car. We get in the car and I let out a breath. I didn't know that I was holding. That was intense. What was that about? I have to ask. What? I saw you speaking to them. Do you know them now? She is clearly lying. I am not born yesterday. Clay, I need to know. It was all so serious. Is she in some kind of danger? She sighs as we drive home. No, she searches for words. They are local. They run this town, you can say. We are new and they just want to know who we are. Clay, that didn't look like that. What are you hiding? They are just local gangsters. That's it. Gangsters? Stop it. What is happening? Tell me. I urge her. She is my little sister and I am not going to let an issue go if she's in danger in any way. We have been protecting each other since these past 20 years. To my agent extraordinaire, Red, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. Do you trust me? She asks and I sigh. Don't pull that with me. Tell me. Do you trust me? I do. She can be so frustrating sometimes. Then trust me with this too. It's nothing. Their nephew is in my class and they are just talking to me about that. To my agent extraordinaire, Red, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. They really are gangsters through. Stay away from them. She warns. Why were you staring at him? She looks at me as she does. I don't know. It's so weird. How do I say it? Something snapped in me. Something just. I was not able to look away. It's like he is looking into my soul. She doesn't speak, but keeps driving. She has this look like she is thinking. She would usually tease me if I ever have crushing now. She's just silent. Are you okay? Looking into your soul. How she asks like she wants to make sure. I still can't stop thinking about the way it felt. I look away and just think of his eyes, his face and the way it felt when he held my hand. Hunter, who are you? Chapter 3 Hunter's POV. Is she here yet? I ask as I go to the pack office. My Gamma, Derek is already here. Not yet. We followed her last night. We have their address. Our wolves are tracking both of them. She will be here soon. Good. She is here. My Delta. Kai informs. We all go out. I nearly run outside, but maintain my calm. My wolf has been jumping up and down since I met her. My mate. I have been looking and waiting for her all this time, wanting to meet her, hold her and take her home. When I bumped into her last night, I was in shock. I imagined several scenarios on how I might meet my mate, but that was not one of them. It was sweet. Bumping into her. It makes me smile. Her image doesn't leave my mind. Her light blue eyes, her thick black hair that running down her back and her scent. Don't get me started on that. It's a combination of jasmine and rain. Fuck. Her scent drove me crazy last night. Oh, how I want to bury my nose in her neck and inhale her scent. I had to make sure I felt those tingles that all the werewolves speak of. I had to confirm that she is my mate. Once I held her hand, I was not able to let go. My wolf wanted to come out and mark her right then and there. I can tell that she felt them too. I can tell that she feels the pull, but she has no wolf scent on her. Is she a human? Not that it mattered, but I had to know. As she left to get her scarf, Clara, her sister, spoke to us. She is a werewolf and she is a rogue. They moved into town this week. This town is not a pack territory. There are a lot of rogues. Our pack is right outside the town and helps keep peace in the town. It's not safe for my mate to be here. I will come to your pack house tomorrow and explain everything. Just let us go tonight now. My wolf takes control for a few seconds. I understand that she might be your mate, but you have to know that she doesn't know anything about werewolves. She is not one and my parents didn't want her to know. I contemplate on what to do. Telling her now will only freak her out. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nelban, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. She is right. If she is human as she says, it might only push her away. You have to calm down. Derek tries to calm me. He's right though. I can't impose myself on her. You will be on my radar though. I am not letting her go just like that. Not when I just found my mate. She nods her head. What's her name? To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nelban, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nelban, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. So perfect for her. The door opens and we all stop talking. I can't help staring at her. As soon as she left, Derek and Kyle start following her. I left in my car. I had to get away. My wolf is trying to come out and I can't hold him in anymore. I thought you might not be coming. I am here. She shrugs. You can't speak to our alpha like that. Kyle interrupts. He's not my alpha. She is sassy. Duh. I know you are her mate and you want to be with her, but she's a human. I never revealed to her that I am a werewolf. You said your parents didn't want to. She said so last night, yes. So please, before you make any move, please keep in mind that she's human. Give her some space. Space. How like I can. Are your parents rogues too? I ask and she sighs. She looks like she doesn't want to answer my question. She replies, but I can see that it's a lie. A clear lie. Why did you guys move here? She wanted to be a chef and she got a job here. Like we both wanted a silent life. So, I got a job here too. Like Did anyone tell you that you're a bad liar? To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nelban, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. Your mate reminds me of that every day. I can't help the smug smile on my face. My mate. Walking close to her, I look into her eyes. How about you start speaking truth now? We all sit down in my office. She's sitting in front of me. Kai is guarding the door and Derek is sitting beside her. What do you want to know? Everything. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nelban, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. Everything. I want to know all about how and why she's here. There is something that Clara is hiding about her, and I need to know what it is to protect her if she is in some kind of danger. Look, I know that she is your mate and all, but I don't trust you. She speaks the truth finally. It's not good, but it's something. Derek and Kyle get frustrated as she says that. She has been through some stuff in childhood, and if I have to tell you everything, I need to know that I can't trust you. Childhood stuff. I don't blame her though. It is good that my mate is protected by her sister. I need to be rational here. I need to know the situation to get close to her, to my mate. You know that you are not leaving here without telling us anything. Right. Derek threatens, Before I can stop him, she speaks. You can't try to stop me. She is stubborn and strong. I smile internally. Derek always loved challenges. You can cut me open, but still I am not telling you anything. Derek, Kyle and me all share a look. We can't threaten her. We can't hurt her. She is my mate's sister. Although hurting her was never the thought, she caused no harm to our pack. We don't hurt anyone without reason. Mark is here. Kyle informs. Mark is our beta. He's been out of town and returned just today. Stop it, Clara shouts. We all look at her and she looks embarrassed. What is that about? To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. My wolf is just. Good morning. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. What's that SME? Mark speaks as he comes in, but stops as he looks at Clara. Their eyes meet and they just stare at each other. I know that look. No, come on. Derek shakes his head. Kyle grins. This is cheesy as shit. Derek says. Mark whispers. Fuck. Clara turns to me quickly. Look, give me a week. She speaks as if she just did not meet her mate. How is she so strong? How can she not react after meeting her mate? It's like he doesn't even exist. Mark looks confused and hurt. A week. No, it's S for her. A week is all I ask. Not happening. If you don't trust me, I get it. But you guys are moving here to my pack house today. What am I supposed to tell her? Even if we move here, what if she sees a wolf turning into human? You can't just drop all of that on her. Then you move into the house that we can't surveillance. She opens her mouth to speak, but I cut her off. No more discussion on that. I don't care what you will tell her. She will be protected whether or not she is in danger. She nods her head. There is no choice in this matter. You will be moving there tomorrow. Damn you, Alphys, and your controlling issues. She curses under her breath, but we can all hear her. Remember, a week. I am not giving a day more than that. Yes, she turns round and knocks over the pen stand. Oh, I am so sorry. She bends down and picks them up before setting it down on the table. As she turns around to leave, Mark grabs her hand and pulls her with him. I am not surprised. He really held his patience still now. He met his mate and she didn't even acknowledge him. Why is she so paranoid? What happened? Something is definitely the matter. Why the week, though? That was weird. Kyle says. Did anyone see her sneaking in a pen? Derek asks. We shake our heads no. She did. What does she need it for? Something is definitely wrong. If they have same parents, how can she not be a wolf? I can't help but wonder. Maybe they don't have same parents. Maybe she's a step-sibling. Derek says. Get my house in the town ready. They will be shifting there tomorrow. Yes, Alpha. Kyle leaves. Do you have any work for me? Derek asks. Oh yes. Is the border patrol running? Well, yes. Have you found your mate yet? What? No, you would know if I did. Good. Let's go stalk my mate then. I get up and grab my car keys. I can't wait to see her blue eyes and breathe her scent. Oh, Angela, what have you done to me? Chapter for Angela's POV Another chicken soup. I yell the order to Mr. Lansson. It's closing time and it's only me, Mr. Lansson and another chef. I hope to be a waiter for today since one of them had to take a leave suddenly. Got it. Anything else? No, that's it for now. Thank you for the help. Oh, it's fine. Going out. I wait at the counter. There is a couple enjoying themselves their meal. It's so sweet to see that. Me and Clara have always been on the run since that night. We have stayed in a place more than a year. We never got the chance to stay and have a relationship. Clara had been in short-term relationships, but since Uncle died, she stopped for some reason. We have been our own family. We have been best friends and we have been each other's everything. The door opens and then I see him. Hunter. I would be lying if I said that I haven't been thinking about him. He is all that's on my mind since I have seen him yesterday night. I wanted to see him today and my wish came true. His eyes meet mine as soon as he enters. I'd enter the most stupid thing. I smile like a fool. Stupid Angie. Something inside me is trying to snap. My head starts hurting a little. It's been like that since last night. I try to concentrate though. She stops there and looks at me, just like I am looking at me. The person behind him walks past him and comes to me. Is Mr. Larson in there? Yes, he is. You are. Hi, I'm Eric. It's nice to meet you. He smiles sweetly. I am Angela. Nice to meet you too. That is my friend, Hunter. He introduces him to me. That's when he walks up to me. My breath is caught in my throat. He looks so. Oh my mister. Larson is my uncle. Derek explains, but I don't look at him. We are both still staring at each other. Well then, I need to speak with him. I will be right back. He speaks to Hunter. Once he is gone, we both don't talk. We just stand there. We both open our mouth to speak at the same time. That makes us chuckle. Oh, he looks so good when he smiles. Does he feel the same way I do? Does he feel it high? He speaks first with a smile. Hi, what is wrong with me? This is your chance, idiot. Say something. Sorry for being weird last night. He apologizes. No, like I wasn't weird enough. No, I was weird too. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeline Nilban. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. It's so intense. It's just, I get it. He says and I smile. I am Hunter. He gives me his hand to shake. Will I feel those tingles again? Oh, how I want to feel them. I am Angela. I put my hand in his and there are those tingles again. Oh my, what is this? I gasp and pull my hand away in shock. It's a pleasure to meet you. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeline Nilban. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. He takes my hand and kisses the back of it gently. My mind goes into frenzy. I feel like my eyes might roll into the back of my head as his lips touched my hand. I never felt this way. It's like my whole body just came alive. I look at him and he is looking at me the same way. He stands up straight but doesn't let go of my hand. I don't want him to. It's a pleasure to meet you two. I blush red and pull hand my away shyly. I instantly miss the tingles. I push my hair behind my ear as we stand there not knowing what to speak. I look up at him shyly and he's still staring at me with a smile. I bit my lip to stop the smile, but I can't stop it. You are so beautiful. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeline Nilban. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. He speaks and I can't believe I can't blush more. He leans on the counter and my heart skips a beat. Thank you. His eyes fall on my lips and my insides are melting. What is happening to me? Why is this happening to me whenever he is near me? I feel like jumping on him and kissing him. Fuck. Oh, his smile is not helping with letting me control myself. You have a lovely smile. As soon as I say that, he gives me a huge grin. Oh my. The butterflies are all over my stomach now. I do. He asks in surprise. I just nod my head. Thank you. You are welcome. Oh, stop talking, Angela. Stop opening your stupid mouth. He chuckles and reaches his hand out to push a trend ILY of my hair behind. Oh, there are those beautiful eyes. Are we flirting? Oh my God. I feel like a teenage girl right now. My eyes fall on his lips. What will it feel like to kiss him? Snap out of it. My sister said that your nephew is in her class. I don't know what to speak of. Then I remember. She said that they are gangsters some. Yeah, he is. He looks away and stands up straight. I miss him being close to me. Are you a gangster? I can't believe I just asked him that. He chuckles and scoffs. He looks amused. I bite my lip. Who told you that? My sister. This is so bad. He looks at me for a second with a smirk. You can say I am, but the good kind. He adds immediately. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nobel. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. I am sorry that I just asked you like that. It's good that you asked. He takes my hand that's on the counter and holds it. My heart is doing flips. I wet my lips. That doesn't go unnoticed by him. There is a small smile on his face. So, Angel, I blush immediately. Would you like to have dinner with this gangster? I want to jump and shout in happiness. No guy made me feel this way. I would like that. I would love that. When are you free? I have an off on Wednesday and Thursday. He sighs at my reply. It's too long. How about breakfast on Monday? I know that your shift starts around 10 in the morning. How do you know that? I mean, I know Mr. Lanson. The restaurant opens around 11, so I figured. He shrugs. Can I have your number? To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nobel. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. He asks sweetly. I blush as he keeps calling me that. My number. Clara and I don't give out our numbers to anyone other than workplace. And what do I do? Is there a problem? No, it's just. I look at him not knowing what to say. His smile slowly falls and my heart squeezes. No, I pull out my phone. How about you give me your number and I will give you a missed call right now. His smile is back on. Anything to see him happy. What the hell is wrong with me? I don't feel guilty about it though. That's a good idea. He gives me his number and I'll it. He gets the call. I cut it and save his number. Saved your number. He shows me his phone. He saved it under the name Angel. I smile and bite my lip to stop the blush. What did you save me as? He looks at my phone and I quickly hide it now. Embarrassment fills my face. He chuckles. Oh, I have to see it now. He comes around the counter and tries to grab my phone. I hide it behind me. He grabs my arm. He holds my arms and the tingles run up and down my body this time. I laugh and he teases me, still trying to reach for my phone. He gets so close to me. His hands are holding mine behind my back and his face is close to mine. He stops for a minute. I feel his breath on my cheeks. His lips are inches away from mine. Oh my God. I look into his deep green eyes and feel lost in them. Kiss me now. Just as he is about to kiss me, the door opens and we come back to our senses. We pull away and my face is red. He doesn't look embarrassed at all. I can't believe that just happened. Chapter 5, Angela's POV. My mind goes blank at what just happened. Great going. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nobel. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. Kissing the guy right in the first meeting. What must he be thinking? Fuck. I look at who opened the door and it's Clara. She's looking at me in shock. She stops in her tracks as he sees me and Hunter. She starts walking towards me. The door opens and a tall guy walks behind her. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nobel. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. She greets me. She looks between me and Hunter. Shall we go? The man behind her comes and greets Hunter. ALP, Hunter. He greets him. What was he about to call him? To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nobel. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. He greets him back. This is Angela. He introduces me. I give him a shy smile. He looks at me and then Hunter for a second. Hey, hi. It's nice to finally meet you. Finally. What does he mean? I mean. He looks at Hunter for a second. I heard about you from Clara. He points at her and smiles. I look at her and she is looking at him like she wants to kill him. He is just grinning. What is that? What's happening? Yeah. Hesh trails off. Do you know him? Clay. Yep. She clenches her jaw and looks at him like she wants to punch him. He is a brother of one of the kids in my class. I can tell that she is lying. She shrugs at the look I give her. Let's go. Let me wrap things in the kitchen. I say and am about to go, but Hunter grabs my phone quickly from my hand. Oh, please. I plead and reach for it, but he puts his hand high up. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nobel, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. He is so tall when he puts his hand up. I can't reach him. He scrolls through my contacts and I jump to reach him. Suddenly he grins at me, giving me my phone back. Did he see it? Of course he did. Gangster Hunter. That's how I saved his name. I blush. Please don't say it out loud. I plead internally. I like that, he says, and I take my phone before going to the kitchen. Derek is talking to Mr. Lanson. Mr. Lanson. Everyone left. My sister is here. They both look at me as I speak. Derek stands up straight. Good. You can leave for today. Mr. Lanson speaks by. See you tomorrow. I put the apron down and grab my things. You can shove your opinions up your asshole. We hear Clara yell. My eyes go wide. She sounds angry. Oh, it's never good when she's angry. We hear her chuckle. Sounds like Mark is here. Derek says as we all go out. You know Mark. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nobel, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. Does everyone know everyone in this town? We mostly do. Once we go out, I find Clara with her hands folded near her chest and Mark standing in front of her with a huge smirk on his face. Hunter looks so amused by it. Let's go. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nobel, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. This town is filled with assholes. She curses as she turns her back to him and starts walking out. I give Mark a sorry look. She is out of the restaurant waiting by the car. She can be a little tough sometimes. I speak to Mark. She's cute. He chuckles. He sounds cute to me. I turn to Hunter. I want to say something but my mouth doesn't open. I bite my lip. Let me walk you out, he says and grabs my hand. Tingles start running up and down my arm. I hear footsteps behind as his friends follow us out. Once we are out, I have to get in the car. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nobel, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. Please come in. I want to get as far away from that man as possible. Clara yells from the driving seat. You can't try, he yells back. I just stand there not wanting to withdraw my hand from his hold. He pushes my hair behind, leans down and places a gentle kiss on my cheek. I had to do that. He whispers in my ear. I want to cover my face so that he doesn't see how red my face is by. I don't want to leave. By Angel. He whispers back. He opens the car door for me. Once I am in, he closes the door. I don't want him to leave. Oh please, be done now. Romeo and Juliet. We get it. You are met, attracted to each other. Clara rolls her eyes. I give him a nod and he gives me nod too. Clara steps on the gas and we are off on the road. Hunter's POV rear. We have just set everything up. Why did he want us to move? I hear her ask Clara. Right now, I am in her room and, man, it smells like her. I love it. Seems like Clara is telling her that they have to move. I don't know. He was being an asshole when I asked him, but lucky for us, I got us a new place. It's nearby and the place looks real cool. Good. But what if that place owner wants us to move to as soon as we move in? Oh, trust me. That's not what he wants. Clara responds. That's definitely not what I want. I want her to stay. Are you sure? I hope he is not an asshole like our current house owner. Oh, he is. Clara whispers. I roll my eyes. A growl leaves my mouth, which I am sure Clara might have heard with her wolf ears. "Bu, what was that?" my mate asks. I hear footsteps coming closer, and I hide in the closet. What? Clara asks. Did you hear that sound? It's like a growl. The door opens as she walks in. I almost gasp as I see her. Oh, the things I want to do to you. She's wearing a small satin one-piece night dress with small sleeves. I have to calm my wolf. Fuck. Hold in. Don't come out now. You heard that? Clara asks in shock. Yes, how did she hear that? Yes, you heard it too. No, I just... Oh God. My head is aching since yesterday night. Maybe I am just imagining things. She holds her head. I want to go out and soothe her. What wrong? To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. I look through the small gap in the closet door. My eyes meet Clara's. She's looking at me already and rolls her eyes. She gives me a look that says really. I don't pay her attention. My eyes search for her. For my mate. She is standing in front of the mirror. She is looking at her hair. You are right. I should color it soon. The roots are showing the red color. What does she mean? Is her hair originally red color? Why is she coloring it? It sounds like she wants to hide it. Why she sighs and sits on the bed. Are you tired of running? She asks Claire, looking down. Running. Clara looks at me from the corner of her eyes. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. Let's talk about it some other time. Please. She pleads. She clearly doesn't want me to know whatever it is that she is hiding. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. She nods her head. Come, let's have dinner. Clara takes her hand and pulls her out of the room. I let out a breath and come out of the closet. You should really close your bedroom window. You never know who might break in. She says that last part loudly so that I can hear it. The door opens and Clara comes in suddenly. You better go out now. I turn to her. You do not order me around. I am serious. She can show her sass to someone else. Not me. You can't just break in like that. I can and I will. My mate is in some kind of danger and you are not telling me what it is. I am not leaving her alone even for a second. She shakes her head at me. Does she have red hair? She contemplates a minute before speaking. She does. Why does she hide it? She opens her mouth to speak, but I cut her off. I want the truth. She stays silent for a second. Then wait a week. I don't want to wait a week. Wait till Wednesday then. I need to know something before I tell you the truth. I clench my jaw. She leaves the room and shuts the door behind her. I am left alone in my mate's room with her jasmine and rain scent. This is such a sweet experience. I can't wait for Monday. Chapter 6 Angela's POV. It's Monday. I can't speak enough on how much I have been waiting for today. Clara and I have finished shifting to the new place. It's so cozy and comfortable. It's even cheap. I wonder why it's cheap. It's been a whole another task. Since we don't have much luggage, it's been easy. I look at myself in the mirror. My hair is completely dark now. I applied black color to cover the red roots. I have always colored my hair since Uncle Anthony died. Picking up the blue scarf that I always carry, I wear it around my neck. I am wearing a white summer dress with full sleeves. It's been a long time since I have been on a proper date. My phone pings and I kelp the smile on my face. When I see who it is, Gangster Hunter. Good morning. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. Can you send me your address so I can come pick you up? My heart does a jump when I read the endearment that he called me. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. Can I give it to him? My heart wants to, but not my mind. I have just started. How about we meet at the restaurant? Just tell me the place. I will be there. I feel so embarrassed as I sent it. Normally, I wouldn't feel guilty for being safe, but this time, it has my stomach stirring. Did I sound rude? My phone pings again. Sure. The coffee hut. I will be there in 5. He sends another message. If you need anything, just give me a call. He's such a sweet man. It's right here. I tell her and she stops the car. So, you are really going out with this guy? Huckler asks. I am. I like him. She scoffs at my reply. Relax. You don't even know him. She pauses for a moment. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. I know that you like him and I have never seen you like this. Just take it slow. She looks at me with concern and seriousness. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. You don't need to worry, my little clay. I pinch her cheek. She rolls her eyes and swats my hand away. I will be fine. Drive safe now. I get out of the car and her phone rings. She cuts the call. You know, this town is filled with assholes. She curses. Good day, Clay. I yell as she turns the car around and drives off. I turn around and find him leaning against his car with his arms folded near his chest. He is wearing a black tee. Shit, and he looks handsome as ever. My head starts aching again. Not now. Why does it keep happening? He takes his shades off and stands up straight once he sees. That charming smile is back on his lips and I can't help but smile. Hey. I greet, trying not to blush. Hey Angel. You look beautiful this morning. You made my week. I blush and bite my lip. Please don't make me blush. I plead and he chuckles. No promises. Is this the restaurant? It's a small coffee shop. It's cute and looks nice, yes. They sell the best pancakes in the town. Really, yes. He holds my hand like we have known each other for years and takes me in. You will love them. As soon as we enter, they greet Hunter. ALP, Hunter. They greet. There it is again. What is it? He nods his head at them. Good morning. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. He pulls me a chair and does all the gentlemanly things. Do you have any other name? I ask and he looks at me in confusion. No, just Hunter. Why do you ask? Oh, nothing. It's just that I have heard people call you Al, something, and then they call you Hunter. I look down not knowing what to say. My name's just Hunter. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben. Heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. Recently, I have been given a new title. His face is all serious and I pay my full attention to what he is about to say. Oh. Yes, I am being called Gangster Hunter. He teases me and I giggle like a small girl in front of a crush. He chuckles. Stop it. I can't believe I am flirting with him. We chat and eat. He orders his regular and I order the same with some coffee. He doesn't ask me anything about my past. He just asks about my likes and dislikes. It really relieves me. I was thinking on how to dodge the questions if he out my past. The food arrives and it tastes really good. Did you color your hair? He asks as he looks at my hair. Oh, Anne. I did. It looks good. Thank you. I feel awkward. After breakfast, we walk around the block. The air breezes past us as we walk talking, laughing, chuckling and smiling. I see the town is surrounded by woods. Once we are done walking, it's my time to go to work. I get in his car as he offers to drop me off. My head keeps aching though. Why today? Please not today. I am used to having small headaches now and then. It started since I was 16. Thank you. We have reached my work. I don't want to leave. It's been a lovely morning. I have a feeling I am going to have a good week. He smiles, turning to me. I enjoyed my morning. The breakfast was delicious. I bite my lip while looking at him. He's smiling. My eyes fall on his lips. Oh, how I want to kiss him. A peck wouldn't hurt right. Oh, stop it. Stop making a fool out of yourself, Angie. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. He calls and places his hand on my cheek. I close my eyes to revel in his touch and let the tingles do their magic. I let out a breath of relax and anxiousness. He makes me feel that way. He leans down and brushes his lips against mine. I want to jump in his lap and kiss him passionately. All a sharp pain erupts in my head and I feel like someone is poking me in the head. My hands hold my head. What's happening? But I don't answer. He takes off my seatbelt and pulls me into his lap. My head is on his chest and I hold it. You fine? You are fine. He speaks soothingly. The pain goes away slowly. I start taking in deep breaths. What's happened? Do you want me to drop you off at home now? I am good. You are clearly not. Tell me. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. What is that? He pushes my hair back. My eyes meet his and I contemplate on whether or not I should tell him. I have severe headaches. That's it. Nothing big. Headaches. He looks genuinely concerned. Yeah, just more sometimes. I try to get off his lap. I am sorry. This is our first date and He pulls me down as I get up. So what? Do what your heart tells you. You can be as you want with me. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. Don't forget that. You still have a few more minutes. He holds me down and I can't help the smile. I blush hard as I see the position we are in. My dress is up my thighs. His hands are around my waist. My goes all frenzy again. Are you free tomorrow night? He asks and his hand squeezes my waist gently. I blush. I am. My shift ends early tomorrow. My hands are playing with the buttons of his shirt. I look up at him. He holds my cheek and looks right into my eyes. They are so blue. He speaks almost like a whisper as he looks into my eyes. It feels so intense. It's my friend's birthday tomorrow and we are throwing a party for him at my place. I would love it if you came. Oh, I haven't been to a party in ages. I would love to come. I really want to go. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. He sounds excited. I thought it would take a lot more convincing. He says and I chuckle. I am not a hard person to crack. There is that tension in the air again. I have to go. You have too. I lean in and kiss his cheek. Yes, it is a lovely date. See you tomorrow. I get off him, and as I grab my bag, he suddenly holds the back of my head, pulls me close gently and places a peck on my lips. I freeze as he pulls away and gives me that charming smile. I blush and quickly get out of the car. See you tomorrow, he says, and I shyly walk into the restaurant, nearly running so that he doesn't see my embarrassed face. I turn around and find him still there. He gives me a wink and drives off. Oh my heart. Chapter 7. Angela's POV. I can't believe you agreed to come. Clara and I are driving to Hunter's party. He's been messaging me since afternoon. Once asking me if I had lunch. Wants to remind me of the party. Wants to ask if I am still coming. Wants to ask when I will get off work. Wants to ask if I reached home safe. Wants to ask if I am on my way, and the final one says that he is waiting for me. I look at my phone smiling like a fool. I can't believe I agreed to come. But there is no way I am leaving you alone at this party that this gangster's throwing, she says and hits the brakes. The sound of music can be heard through the woods. I look up and we are surrounded by woods. It looks like we are in the forest. Are we in the forest? I can't help but wonder. It looks like that. But don't worry. You got me to save you, Clara teases. Oh please. I can even beat your ass. You know that. Uncle Anthony said that when he trained us, Uncle made sure we knew how to fight. He trained us for extreme situations, just in case he comes back. I am not believing you, Clara says, getting out the car. I come out and we both walk into the house. There are so many people around the house. There are lights on the trees too. Well, someday when I fight someone, you will see. We go inside the house. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience and enthusiasm. You never even hurt a fly. You can't fight. I can't believe she said that. That's true. You don't look like someone that can hurt another. I hear his voice. Hunter comes from behind us. He gives me a smirk and I look at Clay. She shrugs. You haven't seen me fight. I almost say it like a challenge, then realize that I told him that I can fight. Clara and I always practice, but never let anyone know that. You fight. You practice. He asks in surprise. We are just kidding, Clara says, chuckling. I just give him a smile. So, whose birthday is it? I ask, trying to change the topic. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. Mark comes with his goofish grin and stands beside Clay. She looks annoyed. Happy birthday. I greet him, extending my hand. He shakes it, but Hunter takes my hand that Mark is currently holding and links his fingers with mine. Mark shakes his head. Thank you. He smiles kindly, then turns to Clay. Aren't you going to wish me? That sounds arrogant, but he asks her cutely. Clay rolls her eyes. Yeah. Happy birthday, she wishes without looking at him. That's rude. Why is she being like this? Clay, I whisper. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. She turns to him and gives him a smile. Happy birthday. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. She spits out his name. Come, let's have a drink. Hunter pulls me aside, pulling me with him. I happily follow him. He gives me a drink. I take it, but I don't drink. He observes that, but says nothing. As I chat with him, I see a lot of people there looking at us. At me. Hunter pays no attention to it, but it kind of makes me nervous. Clay is standing on the other end of the room with Mark. They are having some argument. She is angry, but he is smiling. Normally when we are out, Clara and I make sure that we are by each other's side or are at a place where we both can have an eye on each other. Uncle Anthony taught us that. Growing up with all these rules, I made sure to always follow them. Clara always rebelled, but after Uncle's death, it changed her so much. She follows his every rule now. Are you okay? To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. Hunter's voice brings me out of my thoughts. I just nod my head. Come, let's dance. He gives me his hand. Oh, to hell with the rules. I like him and I am going to dance with him. I take few shots of some alcohol that's on the counter that's for Hunter. It made my throat burn. He looks at me in concern and I pull him along onto the dance floor this time. The drink did make me feel something. It's strong and I don't know how, but I am dancing. The music went up high for some reason. I dance rubbing all over him. My short blue dress is not helping too. I lose myself to the music. I smile as I slide down his body again and everyone around is cheering. Some odd dancing. Oh fuck. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. You are torturing me, I hear Hunter say, and he pulls me up. My leg wrap around his waist as he bends me and lifts me up while dancing. Oh, I so want to kiss you right now. He whispers in my ear and he bites on my earlobe. My body loses control and I want to do everything he tells me to. I don't know what gets over me. I pull him down to me and tease him, sucking on his earlobe. Then do it. I whisper before pulling away to look at me. Oh, don't look at me like that. You are playing a dangerous game. He says, and before I know it, we are running up the stairs. I don't know where. We are in a room and he closes the door as soon as we are in. He pins me to the door and I bite my lip. I want to kiss him. Everything in me wants me to be with him. Oh, angel. He whispers, kissing my cheek and then my lips. He kisses my lips slowly and softly. My mind is going blank at his touch. Tingles are running wild. I kiss him back and open my mouth. His tongue plunges in and dominates mine. I let him take control. I wrap my legs around him and he holds me in place. My hands are around his neck. I am so lost in kissing him that I do not realize him moving. I feel something soft underneath. He's laying me on his bed. I kiss him with no care. He kisses me deeply. I roll him over and get on top of him. He rolls me over again, wanting to be on top. I feel every sense in my body submitting to him. This is so deep. We pull away to catch our breath and he keeps kissing my jaw and then my neck. My headache comes back. He is sucking on my neck and that makes me moan. His teeth are grazing my skin there and I moan again. Hunter. Oh, Angela. He calls my full name, kissing my neck again, and suddenly, I feel like someone just hit my head with a bat. I feel pain. I scream loudly. Hunter gets off me immediately. I hold my head. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Nilben, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. What's happening? I can't answer him. My head is hurting badly. Why is this happening? It hasn't hurt this much since my 18th birthday. I feel like throwing up. I taste blood in my mouth. Oh my God. The door bursts open and Clara comes in. She kneels beside me. She tries to hold me, but Hunter doesn't let her. He holds me to him. Strangely enough, I don't want him to let go. No, what is happening to her? Why is blood coming out of her nose? He asks her as that's when I realize that the blood on my lips is dripping from the nose. What were you doing? She asks him, nearly yelling at him. We were just. He trails off. Were you about to bite her? Get me. Of course not. I would not mark her without her permission, she shouts back. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Noble, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. What are they talking about? What? I try to say. They both look at me. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Noble, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. You look at me. But I can't. The pain is too much. I feel like someone is hitting me over and over. Everything goes dark. I feel Hunter holding me tightly before falling unconscious. Hunter's POV fuck. Fuck. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Noble, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. Call the pack doctor. I yell at Mark, who is standing there looking as shocked as I am. No need. Stop, Clara shouts. Mark stops. Don't call anyone. I knew this would happen. I just didn't think this soon. She stands up and pulls out a small potion. She tries to take her sister from me. No, what is that? Oh, please. It is to save my sister. To my agent extraordinaire, Madeleine Noble, heartfelt thanks for your unfailing patience, enthusiasm. She pours a little in her mouth and puts it back in her pocket. She will be unconscious for a few hours. Her body is tired. Let her rest. I don't let go. I hold her close and rock her. She lays unconscious in my arms. Something grips at my heart to see her like this. Clara is looking at me in surprise. What happened to her? What is it that you gave her? I have to enough. Enough with the secrets now. Tell me the truth. I demand. She looks at me with sympathy. Just wait till tomorrow. No, I don't want to. I need to know. This concerns my mate and I am not going to let this happen again. I can't. She runs out of the room, taking one look at her sister, with tears in her eyes, and Mark follows her. I mind Link Deck to come up. He's here in a minute. Alf, he's about to greet me, but I cut him off. Take care of her. Tell me if she shows any signs of wake up. I lay her in my bed and cover her in my blanket. Taking a tissue from my nightstand, I clean her nose and lips from the blood and let her rest. I give her a kiss on the forehead. Yes, Alpha. He stands up straight and I leave the room. Going through the house, I see people still in here. They are pack members. They all look in shock. I am sure they heard what happened. Her screams were really loud. I look at Kyle and give him a nod. Party's over. Everyone back to the pack house. He tells them and they all move out. I look around the house and go out to find Mark talking to Clara. They are talking seriously. Walking up to her, I look her in the eyes. You will tell me everything about her. Right now. My alpha voice comes out. My wolf is threatening to take over. She doesn't look scared now. Her answer was simple. Clara, come on. We need to know. It's to save her. Mark begs from behind. I am not a good person when I am angry. I can't. She almost sounds helpless. I won't. I don't trust you. There are tears in her eyes. I will not let you harm her, even at the cost of my life. You think I will harm her? I don't know you to believe that you will protect her. She is my mate. She is a werewolf. She would know that a wolf would never hurt their mate. She shakes her head at me. I don't believe you. My wolf takes over at her words. Mark quickly goes to her as I turn. He is standing in front of her to protect her. She looks at me in shock. You are a red wolf. She looks shocked about it. Oh my God. She collapses on the rock that she is standing. Oh my God. Mark gets down to her. Clara. He calls her. How can this happen? She whispers to herself. I can't contain myself. I let out an angry howl and the woods resonate and replay with more howls. We didn't know there's another red wolf, she whispers. Red wolves are rare. I have been born a red wolf. The last and only one. Another red wolf. What do you mean? Do you know a red wolf? Mark asks. She looks at him, but does not reply. Her phone rings and she picks it up. Linda. She answers. Hey Claire, I have just run the tests. What is the result? She looks nervous. Mark looks at me, not understanding what's happening. They are mates. He is not a fake. Yours too. They are both true mates. There is no spell. Linda replies. Oh my God. Thank you. Linda, thank you. I will call you back. She cuts the call and turns to Mark. She hugs him. He's in shock. She has put him at a distance since they met last week. I am sorry. I am so sorry that I didn't believe you. She cries as she hugs him. My little mate. He accepts her. That's what mates do. We accept whatever and however our mate is. 3 is running from it. There is no hiding from it. She looks at me as she hugs him. She pulls away and looks at me. I will tell you everything. Who is Linda? What true mates? Why is she agreeing to tell me everything suddenly? The story of this small town is far from over. Subscribe to our channel and continue following Angela's adventure.